TORO's dual-point adjustment or DPA greens cutting units use advanced simplicity in design to deliver superior, consistent aftercut appearance with greatly reduced adjustment and service. This is the science of greens cutting with TORO's DPA cutting units. Standard greens cutting units are welded tubular steel with the roller, reel, and bed knife components all bolted on. That design creates a number of big challenges for maintaining a consistent, top-quality cut. Tubular rear frame members twist when moving over undulating turf surfaces, causing a twitch of the entire unit as it cuts. Twisting pulls the bed knife out of alignment with the reel, leading to accelerated uneven wear and dulling of the bed knife and reel. Uneven wear of the reel requires much more reel material to be ground off to get the reel sharp and back to a cylindrical shape, a very labor-intensive task. It also causes a deterioration of the cutting quality, a tough situation for maintaining perfect greens. Also, welded frames have a tendency to warp during the welding process, requiring additional adjustment mechanisms which complicate the ease of service. All of the cutting components use bolts to be mounted on the frame, creating many adjustment points. Bed knife, reel, front and rear rollers all have the opportunity to come out of alignment, and an adjustment to any one requires an adjustment to the others. With so many adjustment points, even a small bump or drop of the cutting unit can throw the whole unit off, sending a technician out to the course time after time to fine-tune. Reels and rollers must all turn evenly and smoothly, so frequent greasing of bearings as required on competitors' units compounds the problem. Grease can purge out the bearings and damage your beautiful short greens turf. TORO designers looked at the challenges of precise greens cutting and addressed the problems at the source. A stiff, non-flexing cutting frame and reduced movable components were the goal for the design of TORO DPA greens cutting units. And the goals were met in innovative fashion. TORO DPA units feature a precision-manufactured aluminum honeycomb die-cast rear cutting frame. The extremely rigid frame has over 30% more torsional strength than welded tubular cutting frames. That's a huge difference in stiffness. This means fewer adjustments and is so much simpler to understand and maintain. Actually, there are only two simple adjustments on the DPA cutters. One for the bed knife to reel, and the other for the cutting height. That's it. Keeping the bed knife and reel in the perfect position, angle, and distance behind the center line of the reel is the key to achieving consistently great quality of cut. The DPA bed knife advances in a channel that maintains that critical position of the knife to the reel. And as the reels wear and change diameter, the DPA adjustment maintains a consistent aggressiveness of cut. The competition can't even come close. This patented feature solves the age-old problem of uneven triplex mowing. The DPA system provides a uniform aftercut appearance on all three reels, even if the reels are at different stages of wear or reel life. DPA uses a click adjustment that brings the bed knife to the reel in tiny 7/10,000ths of an inch increments. Each click gives a positive position of the bed knife to the reel. The adjustment stays where you put it. No need to tighten the counter nut as on competitive units that may require more adjustments and readjustments to get it right. The bed bar drops out easily for sharpening or replacing bed knives, making this job much easier. After adjustment of the bed knife to the reel, the height adjustment of the front roller to the exact cutting height is easily made with a height gauge in the usual manner. Once the desired height of cut is set, a snugging of specially designed conical plow bolts increases the holding force. The high clamping forces of conical plow bolts ensure that cutting height stays right where it's set, without allowing any slip in adjustment during mowing or transporting. The DPA cutters have earned a field reputation of superior adjustment retention even in severe applications. There's no worry for the technician that cutters will mismatch during the mowing cycle. And there's a lot more for the technician to love about TORO DPA cutting units. Bearing housings are cast into the frame, holding the reel and rollers in parallel alignment. Tough sealed bearings are used throughout, so no greasing is ever required. These double roll ball bearing sets perform years without service and never drop grease spots on a pristine green. Simplified integral design with fewer adjustments means simpler and reduced service throughout. A technician's dream. In fact, many technicians who reported field height adjustments several times a day on standard welded cutters have reported DPA cutting heads performing days or even weeks without any field service. And reduced maintenance means considerable cost savings. DPA-equipped greens mowers from TORO stay sharper, cut truer, and reduce maintenance with superb quality of cut that is the same on each cutting unit. Its simplicity of design and adjustment. TORO greens mowers with DPA cutting heads give the best cut time after time and unit to unit, making a technician's job easier than ever. TORO dual point adjustment greens cutters, where simplicity delivers superior quality of cut and reduced maintenance saves you money.